Hey tribe, how are you? I am so happy to be bringing you this video. I hope you've had a fabulous summer. It is mid to end of August of 2023, and in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys, my husband and I, we have reached our 1-year carnivore diet anniversary. So I'm super excited to bring you this video. If you're new to the channel, hello, I am Kimberly. I am a mother of 3, and in my videos, I love to talk about my carnivore, ketovore lifestyle, how I raised my kids to eat ketovore, simplified and natural living, trying to be as holistic and natural as possible in our everyday lives, and of course, fit motherhood. So welcome to the channel. And if you have been here for a while, welcome back. I'm really excited. We have reached our 1-year carnivore diet anniversary, and it was probably the fastest year ever. I can't ever think of a time when I tried to diet and I made it to any specific type of milestone, like, oh, I'm 3 months of this, or I'm 6 months of this, or whatever. The carnivore diet for my family, for my husband and I, has been so easy, and we've been able to maintain it without any issue. That we've already been doing it for a year, and we have absolutely no reason and no desire to change the way we are eating. So if you have seen our 6-month video, I can link it below. I went into a lot of detail in that 6-month carnivore video, all the benefits that we had experienced up to that point. So I'm not going to repeat any of those benefits, because I think there was like 10 to 15 benefits that my husband experienced and then I experienced. Some of them were similar and then some of them were different. So if you want to watch that video, please do. But what I just wanted to give you guys some encouragement, if you are on a ketovore, carnivore diet, it is super attainable to do it for the long haul. And I want to talk about the person who's not here in the video, my husband. He doesn't like to be on camera, and that's perfectly fine. But I just want to show you, he is the reason why we went carnivore. Again, I'm not going to get into it, but if you want to know the reason why we went carnivore, I have a video for that as well, and I can link it below. But I want to show you guys his before he went carnivore, and halfway through, 6 months in, 4 to 6 months in, and then what he looked like. Literally, I took a picture a day or two before the filming of this video, 1 year in. And wow, he has lost 60 pounds. He has reached his weight goal. He has this fancy app on his phone. I don't know what it's called, but there's millions of apps out there where obviously he tracks his weight and his muscles and things like that. But it tells you like your, based on, you know, how much you weigh and like all your health issues, what your like metabolic age is. I hope that's the right word, metabolic age. But when he started the carnivore diet, he was like in like the mid 40s. My husband just turned 38 years old, and he is now officially metabolically a 37-year-old man. So he's actually metabolically, he's a year younger than what, you know, he currently is. So that is super exciting. He's experienced not only massive weight loss, but he's able to manage his anxiety better, which he is super high functioning anxiety. He is a business owner of a fairly large business, and there's a lot to that, being an entrepreneur. And so he's able to sleep better. He's lost weight. He can manage his anxiety and the stressors in his life so much better. It has brought us closer together. So if you are on this type of health journey, I really, really encourage you to get your spouse on board. I did it just to be in solidarity with him. And even though he is super, like he could have done it without the kids and I doing it with him. He's just really determined that way. It definitely has brought our family closer together. It has brought another shared interest between the two of us. The rabbit holes that you go down when you decide to learn about health, get healthy together as a couple or as a whole family unit. I cannot express enough the value in that. And so, now my husband and I, we're watching all sorts of health videos with all these doctors, and we're reading all these amazing books, and we love sharing this content back and forth. It's just created another way for us to bond together, which has been awesome. And so I really encourage that if you are trying to get healthy, lose weight, and truly live just a healthier lifestyle. Like, this isn't a diet. This is just like a way of living. I really encourage you to have your spouse on board. So another thing I want to touch on, since it's been 1 year in, so I said a little bit of things my husband has experienced as benefits, and then there's so much more in our 6-month video. What I can say about myself, since now doing this for a year, what the carnivore diet or a ketovore diet did for me, and I can now say, is it gives you confidence. I really had no physical changes from the day that I started to now. I used to always kind of go back and forth about 10 pounds. Prior to being living this way, eating a meat-based diet. And now, like, my weight is so steady. Like, literally, it's just like up and down ever so much. Honestly, like if I went to the bathroom or not, or if I drank too much water or not, is literally, that is it. I have no more bloating anymore. I have no more GI discomfort. My skin looks amazing now. I used to struggle with acne and all sorts of things. And when your abdominal area like doesn't feel gross and you don't feel nasty after you eat and your skin feels great and you have energy all day long, that's a huge one, just having energy all day long. It just gives you confidence to do new things, to live your life in a better way. And so, yeah, I'm just so grateful that I decided to take this journey with my husband. As far as my kids, they eat a keto diet. They don't eat any processed foods, no food dyes if we absolutely can help it. And what I've seen in them is like a huge reduction in inflammation, as well as myself. Like, my face is thinner than it was, even though I'm the same weight. Just like overall, my body is just like a bit thinner. But I've seen just huge inflammation loss in my kids. Like, again, their bellies aren't bloated all the time. Their faces aren't as puffy. I like to think my kids are pretty well behaved in general, but I think just the way they've been able to manage their feelings and their behavior in general has completely gotten better in this last year since going zero processed foods with them. And so that's been a big perk with our family as well. But also something I wanted to kind of like put out there now that we're a year in, and something I learned about myself is I didn't really realize how much of a binge eater I was. I mean, I knew, but I didn't know. I come from a place of disordered eating. If you've seen any of my carnivore interview videos, that's talked about a lot. So I always knew I had that. I had an eating disorder when I was much younger, in middle school and in high school. But just, yeah, I don't really know how to put it. But now that I am eating this way, I'm not craving crazy things that I used to before, and I I can just say, no, I'm not hungry. Like, it's curing my disordered eating. I'm satiated all day and I'm not thinking about food or my next meal as much as I used to. I can do more with my everyday life than just, thinking like about snacks and food and things like that. But also, what I found interesting is like cheating, like going off plan with your eating. Now that I'm a year in, and the same with my husband, if we decide to like go out to dinner for a special occasion and order a dessert, or I don't drink beer, I think it's nasty, but my husband loves it. If he's going to have a beer or two because it's one of his kids' birthdays or it's a holiday, things like that, we as a couple have no issue getting back on plan. Now, I don't suggest anyone doing that if you know you're going to fall off the bandwagon or you don't have good, strong support at home. It's so easy to, go and have some birthday cake, and then the next day maybe you're indulging in, maybe like a sugary beverage, or the county fair is in town and that whole week you're eating corn dogs and funnel cakes and ice cream and things like that. Like, you really need to know yourself. And I've come to learn that my husband and we have no problem like getting right back on track and staying really firm with that, because we have each other's support in that, and that we're both eating that way and there's no temptation to kind of flake out. And so I just wanted to throw that out there. Maybe that will be helpful to you, but we are 1 year in. I'm trying to evaluate if I want to be as strict as I was. In another video that I've done I ate like fruit and strawberries and things over a holiday, like last Easter, and my skin like flared up like crazy. I had like rosacea and it was red and itchy and stuff for like weeks. So I've learned a lot about eliminating certain foods that I thought I had no issue with, but obviously I do. So I'm trying to decide like how strict I want to be moving forward. Reintroducing things, but not much, because I'm not really interested in introducing much. So some things I've already reintroduced in is pistachios. I've always loved pistachios. My kids eat pistachios. Now we're not eating like buckets of this, but I can have like a small palm full of pistachios and I love it. I don't have any GI issues. My skin still looks great. They don't seem to affect me that much. Now, don't be a hater, right? Haters gonna hate. I don't know how many videos I've done about our lifestyle and eating, and people are like, oh my gosh, you're giving yourself poison and all the things. I know it all. I watch the videos, I read the books. I know, but you know what? This is my life and this is your life. So if you're not gonna be positive or encouraging or whatever, please don't comment. It's just not helpful to me, and it's certainly not helpful to you. So I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just trying to decide. I'm obviously going to stay carnivore. So is my husband. We love it. We're not going to bring in any processed food or anything like that. But I'm just trying to decide, like, how strict of carnivore do I want to keep it as strict as I have been doing? Or do I want to kind of bring some things in kind of on the regular? I haven't decided yet. Maybe I'll kind of swing either way. But yeah, like avocados. I love to eat avocados. I don't have an issue with that. I'm not planning on bringing back any more fruit. I will bring back no grain. And then I do love like caramelized onions and peppers, but I think I will only do that if I'm out at a restaurant. I'm not going to actually buy those things and, cook them at home. But yeah, I'm just trying to decide, do I want to be super strict or do I want to be more ketovore? I haven't decided. I think I'm going to fall somewhere in the middle, where my husband's definitely going to be a strict carnivore and my kids are definitely going to be keto with zero processed food. So I hope this helps you on your health journey. Please comment below if you are struggling. Maybe you're not struggling. Maybe you've had amazing success. I want to hear all of it. I just wish you guys nothing but blessings on your health journey. If I can help you in any way, please don't hesitate to ask. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Please like and subscribe, and we'll talk soon, guys. Bye-bye.